Have you ever wanted to publish content to a WordPress website from your own application? That's what we're going to cover today. What we have here is a really simple front-end form that can be integrated into any SaaS that you've custom developed. What we'll have here is the title, post categories, and post content that we'll have posted over to this WordPress website. We'll be doing all of this through the WordPress API. So currently, our base project, which again, all this source code will be up in GitHub, we have a simple routes file that displays the home path and a post update route. Looking at our editor form, it's a really simple one-pager. Ideally, if this is integrated into a project, you would break out layout files, and this would be a nested part of it. But here I'm concentrating on the simplicity for code reference. In Laravel, we just make sure we have our CSRV and that our fields are titled with a name. But other than that, we just have a really simple bootstrap form. We have a text field for the post title. We're iterating through all the post categories that we receive from our API, which I'll show you in a moment. We're just looping through those various options and displaying them out, followed by the post content. Here we have a simple text area, and we're also using the Tromboig text editor, which will give us a text area editor interface that is much more expressive and allows us to do more creative markup. Getting into the post code, this is my Laravel implementation of working with the WordPress API. In the constructor, we're just simply authenticating our user. From here, we are grabbing our username and password from our environments file. We are making requests to the API bearer auth endpoint, which is a custom plugin to authenticate with. From here, we're passing our username and password. We immediately receive an authorization token. The header is set to the authorization bearer. And again, all these major endpoints are detailed in a blog post on webdevstudios.com. And when it's posted, I will make sure it finds its way into the video description. Once the user gets authenticated, we then grab all the posts, which again here we're just going to the site URL, passing our secured header, and making a query to the v2 categories post. From here, we're just iterating through there and just kind of cleaning up the data that we want instead of getting all the category data. So now that we've received that, we then go to the editor view, and this route returns the editor to the user. And again, this is what it looks like. From here, once they submit the post, the web API says go to upload post. And then within the upload post, we see here that we are formatting the post and making the request. And to see what that post body looks like, we're just cherry picking the title, the content. We're setting a status to publish because we want this to immediately be published to the site. Alternatively, you could save it as draft. If you wanted to, you could define a date field, and this categories is going to contain the multi-select post categories that we choose for the post. Moving over, again, everything's uploaded to GitHub, and I'll link that in the description below. Here we have a really simple editing interface. It's a bootstrap form. We'll go ahead and title this post New Live Stream. We can choose what categories we want it to belong to. We'll call it a story. And then from here, we can type up what we want, give it some styling. And again, this form is implemented with the Tromboig editor. But I went ahead and pre-defined some content, including an iframe along with some bacon ipsum. Go ahead and click Publish Post. Once the page reloads, we should be able to visit the church website, refresh, and now using nothing but the WordPress REST API, now published to our website. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you.